Bitcoin and cryptocurrency trading for beginners, exchanges, tax strategies, and how to find 100x altcoins. Written by Carlo Barzini. Narrated by Clem. Introduction to Cryptocurrencies. A cryptocurrency is a digital currency where cryptographic proofs used for validating transactions instead of trusted third parties. There are hundreds of so-called cryptocurrencies on the market for a purchase, but they really have nothing to do with cryptography. Therefore, they should be called a centralized database and nothing more. The most important subject in the crypto world that allows cryptocurrencies to exist in the first place is called blockchain. Blockchain is a decentralized ledger system, and if you know how banks work, it's similar to that system. Banks have ledgers, ledgers have accounts, and accounts have balances. But the key difference between the banks and the blockchain is that banks have centralized ledgers while the blockchain is decentralized. Additionally, to make a digital payment with your bank card, it must go through banks where humans would authorize the payments, while the blockchain is decentralized, and instead of humans, computers validate transactions using cryptographic proofs. The key to cryptocurrencies are decentralization and cryptographic proofs. In terms of altcoins, stands for alternative coins or alternative cryptocurrencies, you need to remember that Bitcoin was the first ever cryptocurrency. Therefore, every other cryptocurrency is an altcoin. For example, Bitcoin Dash or Dash, Monero, Litecoin, Ethereum, they are all altcoins or alternative cryptocurrencies. Still, there are many so-called cryptocurrencies out there, and they claimed and advertised as they are using blockchain technology. In reality, they only represent a centralized system or centralized database. Therefore, they should be called crypto assets, or rather tokens. As an introduction to cryptocurrencies, it's a valuable knowledge to understand how some of the crypto assets work, especially if you are planning to trade or invest in long-term to these instruments. Chapter 1. Tesla, MasterCard, and PayPal in Bitcoin.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?